Bob Weir didn't just play chords, he crafted them. And in this song, he wrote one of the most stunning progressions for the Grateful Dead. In this video, I'm going to break down what makes the chords so beautiful, how Bob approaches them on the guitar, and how you can play them yourself. So whether you're a fan of the Dead or you just love a beautiful chord progression, this is one masterclass in musical magic. So let's get started with the verse. So we're going to focus on the acoustic version of Cassidy from Reckoning. So that approach of what he was doing on that particular performance. And this stuff works on electric as well, so it's not like it's just an acoustic thing, but we're just going to be sticking to acoustic for now. So the verse part is just E to A. So simple, right? And we're going to break down the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. It's kind of almost like one section just weaves together real well. Each part's just 2 times, so it goes real quick. And then later we're going to check out what he did during the very cool jam section. So you'd think it's the key of E. It's actually E mixolydian, meaning there's a flat 7 there, and you can get that from the intro. Look, there's that note right there. That's that D that makes it mixolydian. You don't know what that means? Don't even worry about it. Just know we've got E to A right now, but he's not playing it like that. He's playing it like this. It's actually an E power chord. It's just this, the root there, and then an open B and E. And these 2 strings are going to be open the entire time, and that's what glues everything together, as we'll see as we go along. Then the A is like this. So it's like playing your A bar chord here. You just take the bar off. And don't even bother with the low E string. I mean, this one, you can play it. You don't have to, though. And then right here, then this has the B in there, and that makes it an A add 9, right? So much more beautiful sound than just playing like that, and fitting for this particular tune. And that's really all that's going on there. Then it just goes through that twice. Let's hear the pre-chorus and then see what's going on with that. So this is where it starts to get, even more interesting. It switches to an E minor to an A minor. So it's actually changing keys. It's what they call the parallel minor. So songs sometimes do that, where it's in a major key and it switches to the same one but minor, or the other way around. And it just offers like a different kind of mood. It's just a big change in color and everything, But again, he's not playing just regular open E minor, A minor. He's playing it like this. So here is an E minor triad, like that. It's a little tough if you've never played this. It's a little bit of a stretch here. And then same open 2 strings there. And then my favorite chord here, the whole song, A minor 9, like this. It's so easy to play. It's just the middle 2 strings on the 5th fret. That's it. And you end up with a minor 7th. And this 2, which kind of functions as a 9. I'm not going to get deep into the theory here, but just know it's an A minor 9, and it works. Anytime you see like an A minor chord, you can play this. It might not work, but you can try it. And then he would throw in a little embellishments like this, 1 fret below, like here. And that's it. Now, if you're curious to explore Bob's style even further, the Bob Weir 5-Day Challenge is your next step. In the challenge, I'll help you uncover a whole lot more of his approach while giving you tools to actually make them your own. So just click on the link in the description to get started. But now let's hear the chorus, and then we'll see what's going on. So now we're going to F sharp minor to A, but of course he's not just playing like that. He's playing just like the A, these 3 strings, not playing the root, so you don't have to bar down at all, and then the open strings. So that actually makes for an F sharp minor add 11. That is a mouthful, and you don't have to know what it is to play it. You just play it, and maybe you've already played it, because maybe this sounds familiar, right? It's the same as Melissa, right? From the Allman Brothers, that same chord right there. And then he goes up to that same A from earlier, And so it's the same 3 strings, and an easy way is you can just keep these 2 fingers, slide them up to the 7th fret, and then switch this first finger to second finger 1 fret higher. So this shape to that shape. So that's it for the chorus and for that kind of main, song section. But let's hear just a little bit of me messing around with some chords that he would do during the jam, and I'll show you what I'm doing with that. It wouldn't be a dead tune without some improv. So this section just goes over an E chord. Sometimes he plays it as an E7. But here's just some, different voicings that I've heard him do. So this one right here is another bar chord, actually. So it's like playing an E, but taking out this major third and putting in a 5th here and a B, like that, right? So this just gives a real kind of open sound. Then he goes up to here, which is a fun way of playing an E7. Also an E7, right? It's like playing an E7 like this. These 3 here, and then sometimes you play an E here. So here's the 7th that makes it an E7. Here's the root E, and just kind of it's a way of just moving around, making it a little more melodic. And then the last one way up here, another way of playing E7, and another way adding that E right here. Here's the 7th. Here's E. Kind of mess around with some of those voicings, and that's plenty right there to get you going. You don't even need all those to jam out on it. And Bob Weir's technique of using open strings like this has opened up how I think about chords and how I approach them. But he would also occasionally take a stab at soloing with the dead in a very unique way. So check out this video here where I show you how he did it and how you can use it to improve your solos even more.